Merry Christmas and welcome to episode 41 of the Bit Socket podcast. I am Santa.
And I am a generic elf.
Hello, generic elf. How are you doing?
I'm not bad. I've been busy recently.
Would you like to do
making presents?
Would you like to do my bidding?
Why? Depends what the bidding is.
I'll show you later.
I'll do your bidding for you.
Do you want to do my pudding?
I'll eat your pudding.
Oh. A Christmas treat.
You light it in fire before I eat it, like, you know, the party trick you do.
Not light mass on fire.
Plenty of brandy in it.
Well, maybe.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm not bad. Been busy recently.
Have you? What have you been doing?
Making presents. I'm an elf.
Oh, you keeping this up for the whole thing?
Oh, aye.
What should I call you?
Put a wee filter in my voice, make it sound like squeaky.
I don't need to put a filter for that.
What? I've got quite a deep, commanding voice.
Oh.
I do. I have a deep, commanding voice.
So show us your voice.
There it is.
I can dance. Right, Joe. Generic Christmas elf.
Hit me.
What generic Christmas games have you been playing this year?
Take one guess what I've been playing recently over the past couple of weeks, specifically since last Tuesday when it came out.
Citadel on the BBC.
Well, I've been no. My BBC emulator's not working properly, so
Oh,
I know I can't get it to work on my new Mac, so newish Mac.
old Mac.
Old Mac. I'm playing Yakuza 5, Scott. Thanks for asking. Yeah, that's out now. Yakuza 5 finally out. Finally, my dreams come true. Finally,
Yeah. It's been out for 3 years, Joe. Come on.
3 years been waiting.
I'm not buying it till it's out in physical disc.
Oh fuck! I hate that chat. It's so. I've seen that so much online.
PS3.
Like,
Why is it not out for PS4?
oh, that as well. It's like it wasn't made for PS4. Why would you?
The funny thing is, the game predates the PS4.
I know. Oh god, anyway, it's so good. I honestly, you know when you look forward to something for your
Yeah.
like, a long time, and it lets you down. Yakuza 5's not like that. It exceeded every single one of my expectations. It's better than it's my favourite Yakuza game. I would
Really?
say. I think it's the best Yakuza game. Yeah. But do you think that as well? Or
I think.
how do you feel about it?
Well, you can read my review of it.
Yeah.
on
On Vice,
the Vice
yeah.
website. I really, really enjoy it. There's so much to it.
Oh, it's big. The thing is that what gets me about open world games is see when they're too big, you're overwhelmed by how big they are, right?
Yeah.
But what Yakuza does is it gives you smaller places, but it gives you loads to do in those places.
Yeah.
So it's somehow less overwhelming because it doesn't take you long to walk from one side of the map to another. So you know that okay, there's something for me to do on the other side of the map. It'll only take me a minute to get there, and there'll
Yeah.
be a couple of fun fights on the way. So I may as well just do it. Whereas in Grand Theft Auto, you get a symbol on the other side of the map saying, "Oh, you can go there to do a challenge or whatever." And it's like, can't be bothered with that.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered with that. But Yakuza's not like that at all.
I think that was one thing Ali said, because Ali was watching me play it and I brought up the map to go and find
Yeah.
where the karaoke bar was. And she was like, oh, it's quite small. And I'm like, well, it is, but then you've got five different areas.
Sizes, yeah.
And it is that kind of, I mean, of course it is limited, of course, by, it is an older game. And there's no escaping from that. But it's so densely packed with interesting things to do. And eventually, you get to know it so well. Like places like when you play Grand Theft Auto 5, for example, you get to know elements of it quite well because there'll be lots of missions around a similar area. But for things like Yakuza, you get to know every side street, you get to know the shortcuts because you know it so well. Like when you go to Kamurocho, it's like you've spent so many games there. It's unique, actually.
I wish it was all how small the bases are. Kamurocho was pretty big. Like that's a big district.
Always been quite good.
Yeah.
But I can't think of many game series that constantly come back to the same place.
Nah,
Because Grand Theft Auto's always, even when they say they go back to a place they've had in a previous game, it's always reinvented, always redesigned.
Yeah.
Zelda
Camero's just pretty much the same, but it opens up more. There's always more to do in it.
Yeah.
And there's like the rooftops and the underground and the Chinatown from Yakuza 4 and all that. Like it does actually expand on it. It's so good. It's so funny as well.
Yeah.
Like see the moves. Like in Yakuza 3, I thought the moves were hilarious enough, but this one, see when you go up to a baddie who's face down on the floor. A bad man. Yeah, a guy you're fighting and he's face down on the floor.
Yeah.
And you press your heat button to do the heat move on it. It's scraping his face off the floor. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Like if you were watching it and it wasn't so funny, you'd think I was unhinged playing it. But
But they've added so much into it. I mean, obviously it's got more playable characters in Yakuza 4, more areas, and
have you done the song, the karaoke song where Kazuma has flashbacks to his Shibuya?
Yeah, that's deeply moving.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And then you do the same song with Saijima. Have you done it with him yet?
No, I've not done it with him yet.
Oh, because he has a different flashback.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the dog. It's
It'd be funny if they were all looking after the
well, it's the
same dog.
It's the same overall like cutscene you get, but it's a different Polaroid picture in it.
Really?
So instead of the picture of the dog, it's a picture of something else or something. I won't spoil it for you, but it's hilarious.
Okay.
The whole game's hilarious. Have you done Saijima's karaoke at all yet?
No, I've not yet. No.
Because the girl he sings with, this song called Rouge of Love.
Right.
And you know how like when the girl's singing, you interject.
Yeah.
Saijima's interjections are the best bit of the game so far. They're so funny. it's so good.
It's so good. Definitely. If you've got a PlayStation 3, it's highly recommended. Highly recommended.
Yeah.
You been playing anything else?
No. No, I've not. I think what's shocking is that I loved Xenoblade Chronicles X for the couple of days that I played it before Yakuza 5 came out. Now I've just not been able to play anything else because it's so good.
Yeah, it's the same with me actually as well. Though I've been playing a couple other games as well. Been getting my 3DS back out.
Oh right, yeah.
I've finished a big chunk of Bravely Default, and now I'm
playing another big chunk again, and the same big chunk again. I've heard about this. You have to play the game 3 times or something.
I think it's something like that. What's interesting is once you've done it the first time, you can get around the map far quicker.
Right.
So you can do it very quick succession, and also it does give you different insights. Like there's a lot of good story stuff that does come out of it. It just feels a bit like I'm sure there must have been a better way they could have done it.
Did Nier not do the same thing?
Nier does.
You play it like 5 times all the way through to get.
I think it's 3 times you need to complete Nier, 3 or 4 times all the way through. And that gives you the full story, but it always starts you from a midpoint.
Right.
So you never have to play the opening kind of maybe half of the game. Always starts you from the half point. And that's kind of, I mean, everything carries over in Bravely Default, and like your vehicle you can use to get around to the different temples works straight away. So you can just essentially almost go from temple to temple to temple. You can redo sub-quest boss fights as well, although I went and did one and I didn't get much from it. I was like, well, I'm not fucking bothering with that again. But it's good. Like, I'm still enjoying it. I think I'm going to try and see if I can complete it over the Christmas holidays, because the next one's out in February.
Yeah, you better.
Anyway, we've talked enough about games.
Have we? Okay. Well, join us for episode 42 of the Bit Socketin podcast.
Join us in 2016. Right. What's our first feature?
It's always, inevitably, 5 Minutes in Heaven.
And I'm not breaking my tradition there. So, 5 Minutes in Heaven is a feature where Joe plays a video game for 5 minutes and then gives us the definitive verdict. Now, as you might be aware, Star Wars The Force Unleashed has come out.
What?
I know.
I've not seen it yet.
Do you know, jokingly, I was going to say something there, and actually the first thing that came into mind would have actually been a proper spoiler.
Alright, really?
Like, glad I stopped myself there.
Okay.
Anyway, I've seen it, you've not seen it.
I've not seen it, no.
So I'm going to withhold any opinion on it, but it's very good.
Alright, okay.
I enjoyed it, certainly. Right, to celebrate, we're going to play...
Is Bib Fortuna in it?
He's the main villain.
It's Nibnub, or whatever his name is.
Nibnub. Lobot is the new
It's
emperor.
not Lido. Lido, the guy with the bald guy with the sort of silver
I thought
around
it was
the back.
called Lobot.
I thought it was Lido.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Lobot, I'm not sure.
Well, I'd say we'll look
the Force is not strong with us. Is IG-88 in it?
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
He's in every scene.
In the background. Propping up the set.
Actually, one of your favourite robots does make an appearance.
One of my favourite robots?
Yeah. That's how you're getting.
Oh.
That's how you're getting.
I'm trying to guess which one. Is it the Donkbot? Oh, right. Okay.
Anyway, right, come on. Right. Anyway, so Joe's going to be playing one of the most recent Star Wars games to be released on the PlayStation 4. It is Super Star Wars.
Oh, right, okay. Start game. Wait, she set a time already?
Oh shit, yeah.
It's 5 minutes, like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, this brings back so many memories. I've played this game once in my life, right?
Really?
And it was when I was staying at a friend's house when I was younger, and I just wanted to play this game all night because I was mad on Star Wars. I'm just going to skip this because it's eating into my
5
time.
minutes begins now.
Right, so I'm in the Dune Sea, I'm Luke Skywalker, and I can shoot and I can jump. There's a scorpion. That's it.
Joe's playing it on the default
regular mode,
which is called Brave. I tried it earlier in Brave and got as far as the boss in the first level and died.
Oh,
over and over again.
Quicksand. Can you walk through the quicksand, or does it? I just jump through.
Well, you just...
Oh, my health is going way down. I like how your health is a lightsaber. Oh god, this is so good. It's like properly difficult as well.
So this game originally came out, I think it was 1992.
Yeah, 92. That's what it says in the front.
Originally came out, and this was for the SNES.
Oh yeah, that's why it's called Super Star Wars, because it's in the Super Nintendo. Because there was Star Wars for the Game Boy.
Yeah, which I had.
And yes,
it was unbearably hard.
Oh fucking hell, that game was hard.
I remember this
scorpion
it just gave you
scorpion
the...
thing's totally decimated me. Oh, and it turned into small scorpions, okay.
Well, do you make it to the top of the first level?
No, I died.
Oh, imagine that's how it worked in the film.
The Empire won.
Remember when Luke died right at the beginning?
Oh, come on. Are these Minox?
Some deep cuts you're playing. So the game, it's a, what do you call it, an 8-directional shooter?
It's like Contra, that kind of thing.
It's like Star Wars Contra.
It's like Star Wars Contra. Super Contra. Oh, I can't walk through the rock, of course. I thought
Yes, you can.
What? Oh.
Because there's a scorpion on it.
I died again so early. This is going to be a repeat of the Star Wars Battlefront fiasco.
So let's see, so far Joe has used up 2 of his lives in just over a minute and a half.
I like how the baddies all explode like the Death Star.
Yeah. And it's always, and they're constantly spawning as well, so if you stay in one place they'll just keep coming.
Oh, that was easy.
What I find quite problematic is like some of the health, like you see when you shoot some of the enemies, the hearts float up into the sky to the point where they're actually higher than you can jump.
Right, you can't jump over the scorpion.
See, if you hold a direction when you choose jump, it does a slightly higher, longer jump, like a wee somersault.
Doesn't do that to me.
You're obviously not trying hard.
Oh, when you press diagonal, you mean?
Oh, you just messed up weapon power up as well.
Oh, well, I'm just using the force. Look, you've turned off your targeting computer. He's died.
Look, you've ran away.
Oh, when I started there, Luke was looking towards me as if he was sort of disappointed in my skill as a Jedi in training.
As far as I can tell in this game, you represent the living force that runs through him.
Am I made of pure midichlorian?
Yeah. And I think what's happening is he's upset by the fact that his control of the force is so bad.
There seems to be more baddies this time than there were on the last run. What's going on here? Right.
I don't know, I'll send a message.
What's going on? You just need to blast like really, really rapidly.
It makes you miss like having auto fire
yeah.
and rapid fire and stuff like that in your controller.
Wait, no, he's got auto fire. I just realised you can hold the button.
Oh, can you?
That's brilliant.
Christ, that came in handy. Right, well, Joe, get the power up. So, Joe, describe it. What does it look like?
Well, it just looks like, I was going to say a bog standard SNES game, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's right, weapon power up, got it. It's nice sprites, quite nice animation actually. It's really fast. Like, it moves really quickly. Probably too quickly. It's hard to react.
Is it worth buying a PlayStation 4 to play this?
I wouldn't buy a PlayStation 4 to play Super Star Wars.
$7.99. That's good.
That's not bad actually. Oh wow, big purple, happy-looking snake thing.
Oh, sorry, I'll put that away.
There's a lot of sort of phallic baddies in SNES games. I've noticed. Like, oh, that's a cool game over screen. Darth Vader's face.
There's Luke's dad. Reprimand.
Aye, spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Some people haven't seen Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, Jesus, if you don't know that by now.
I know, exactly.
Then you never will.
So you know me, I don't mind spoilers that much.
You spoiled The Sixth Sense for me at school.
Yeah.
You came in the day after seeing it.
Did I spoil it or did you spoil it for yourself?
Have you
really?
seen,
I mean,
I would have found. How would I have known otherwise?
Could have closed your ears.
I saw a film last night where Bruce Willis was a ghost. It was called The Sixth Sense. Oh.
These bloody scorpions, fucking hell! It's impossible to get by this game without taking damage. It's not like there's not like a perfect way through the game. You know,
forget how important big scorpions were in the first Star Wars film.
Yeah, aye.
Remember when they did the special editions and they made them even bigger?
This is from the kind of golden era of like tie-in games where they were quite good. Like, remember the Disney platform games were really good.
Yeah, they were.
But what was good about them was that they weren't too bothered about being accurate. Like the Aladdin game and the Lion King game and all that. They had the scenes in the film at some points, but actually there was a lot of stuff that was just made up because it would be fun for a game, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of come on, I just get past the snake again. This is the furthest I've been. Come on,
you know the rules. That's it off forever.
Right, okay. Returned to the PlayStation Network store.
Excuse me, I'd like a refund of this game.
You can do it in Steam, can't you?
You can.
That's a good Star Wars game. I like that.
So, it's an old game.
Yeah.
So it's, let's see, what year is it now? It's 2015. It's
23
years old.
Fucking hell.
You're playing it on the brand new PlayStation 4.
I know.
What would you say? Is it the best game you've played this year for 5 minutes?
No, it's not as good as what?
It's not as good as anything.
No, it's better. It's got more fond memories of it than I did of the 2 weeks ago when I played Star Wars Battlefront. It's a good quality Star Wars game.
Is it the best Star Wars game you've played this year?
Well, I had a wee shot of Rogue Leader this year, so no. Rogue Leader's the best one, so I know it's definitely it's up there. It's definitely more fun than a lot of Star Wars games. A lot of Star Wars games for me get bogged down in the sort of the shit aspects of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Whereas that's more just like, okay, let's take the sort of iconography of the good films. Let's just make a fun rock hard game out of it. Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I wish honestly, I've played that game twice in my life, right? And I've never got past like the land speeder level. I've never got past.
Yeah. I got past it earlier, but only just. It's dreadful.
Oh wait, no. Is the land speeder before or after the sandcrawler?
Before.
Alright, can I have been past the sandcrawler then?
Maybe there's another.
Okay, I've never been past the sandcrawler then. But basically, I've never been past.
Yeah. Well, you watched me try to get past the sandcrawler.
I watched you try to get past it earlier. So yeah, it was a nightmare.
It's fucking dreadful. Anyway, there we go.
Oh, it's good. It's good game.
Good.
Old school in the best and worst ways, I suppose.
We've talked a wee bit about Star Wars.
We have.
And we're about to talk about it a little bit more. This is
the Star Wars. The Star Wars. The Star
Wars. This is I'm going to class it as a brand new feature, although we've done it multiple times before. This is Star Wars Metachlorian crock of shit.
Metachlorians of shit. Very good.
Thank you. So, for those of you who are new to the podcast, and I can't imagine there's any of you, this is a feature where I scroll and a troll for the funniest, probably the funniest and worst user reviews for various games. This time I have concentrated purely on the Star Wars canon, which is a Death Star. And I'm going to read out some reviews for Star Wars games.
And I've got to guess what Star Wars game it is.
You've got to guess what Star Wars game it is.
Very good.
So, let's have a look.
It's Masters of Terras Cassian here, or whatever it is.
I think that predates the internet. Good graphics don't make a game. This is the point.
That's right. That's right.
That's right, well done. This is the point Bethesda have proved with Fallout 4. This game is an empty husk inside a pretty exterior. Don't buy it unless you want to be extremely bored after like 3 hours of the same garbage again and again.
I Star Wars Battlefront.
Correct.
That sounds like, you know.
I want to give you a wee easy one just to ease it. And what score do you think that got?
2 out of 10.
1.
What?
I know. Right, I'm going to read this. Like, this is actually one of my funniest things, and this happens in 2 different reviews.
Right, okay.
Yes, only 3. After all, it's Star Wars, but it's not a good RPG game. It is not a game at all. Flawless graphics, great story, one great problem though. What's the fun in clicking on a target and having the computer do all the fighting? This is a game for children. I returned it the very next day in horrid disappointment. Despicable. So what could that be? Remember, there's lots of Star Wars games this could be.
I think that's Knights of the Old Republic.
It is Knights of the Old Republic.
And to be honest, I may as well have written that review because it's true.
I think you did.
What's the point?
So
you click a guy and he run up and he fights by himself and it takes place in the most boring part of the Star Wars.
You're making no pals.
I know, but listen, I'm right. Knights of the Old Republic. It's
okay.
It's not very good.
What score do you think I got?
I think it got a 3.
It got 2.
What?
So the guy says at the beginning, yes, only 3. Gave it 2. I know. So hilarious. Okay, so you're actually...
somebody reviewed his review, and then the review came down in the score because of that.
So you're 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Well, next one. Terrible game. This game destroyed Star Wars as a gaming franchise. Do not buy this game unless you are one of those people who are spoiled and your parents give you money every week and you like to buy games and sell them instantly. That's a 1 sentence, no punctuation.
Fucking hell.
If you actually like this game, you need to see a psychologist. What game?
If we're talking bad Star Wars games, there's quite a lot to choose from there. But I think it's going to have to be one that's actually good for him to say that. So I'm going to say Lego Star Wars.
It was Star Wars The Force Unleashed.
Oh, okay, so it is actually a bad Star Wars game. Fair enough.
Yeah, some people like it.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
Does anyone like that game?
Some people like it.
2 out of 10 again.
0.
Fucking hell.
This is bugged just like Warhammer Online was, in brackets, same devs at launch. Apart from completely broken animations and combat responsivity, this is just another generic online game with awful graphics. Character customization is even more primitive than WoW, which is quite an achievement. Also, this game have very high PC requirements, so if you don't have a top rig, then stay away. 5 out of 10.
I hate that word rig. Right, it's one of the big Star Wars online games, of which there are 2 I can remember. So,
what do you think it is?
I'm going to say Star Wars The Old Republic.
You'd be right.
Yeah.
And what score do you think? Now remember, 5 out of 10?
Was it 5 out of 10?
It's 4. Give it a 4. Because you know what?
What's
That's
going
how
on
it
here?
works.
Why would you write that? And then,
5 out of 10. No, you know what? 4. Excellent. So 3 out of 5. You're safe. You're home safe.
Do you know what Star Wars Galaxies? You know the other online game that lasted years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Like
folk really enjoyed that.
It's baffling how long these games last.
They do years and years. The only one I really wanted to get into, funnily enough, was the Matrix one, just to see what it was like. Just to what do you do?
Aye. What was the same as all online games? You fight and you fight.
You go find 10 hats or something. Give someone 10 hats.
10 fedoras.
10 pills. 10
red pills.
10 red pills. You unlock a fedora. Last one. Good graphics, good storyline, a game for young kids. Controls are not accurate. It's a chore to play with 2 people. If you're tall at all, so you see if you're just tall a bit.
Right.
If you're tall at all, it's even worse. The camera most likely won't completely see you. Very disappointing waste of money. Again, fun for young kids, but if you expect any reality or precision at all after the tutorial, you will be let down. Don't waste your time renting or buying it.
That's Lego Star Wars then.
That is Star Wars Connect.
What? What's Star Wars Connect?
What?
What?
Do you not remember the one where you saw like Han Solo dancing to like...
Oh, of course. I thought you said Connect. Yeah, Connect. Okay, I forgot that's what that was called.
Star Wars Connect.
Aye. Oh, yeah. Aye.
That was from from reviewer Star Wars Disapo. Star Wars Disapo. And what score do you think that got?
4 out of 10.
1. So
you said it was
good
fun,
graphics, good storyline, a game for young kids. 1.
Good storyline. I thought it was with Han Solo dancing and all that. No?
That's the story.
I do kind of want to play it. I've never played it. I want to play.
So that was that 3 out of 5?
Something like that.
Well done.
Didn't do very well. Force
is okay with this.
Force is not awakened in me.
The Force is passed with this one. The Force is not awakened within me. Have you seen the new film? Because I think that's a line from the new film.
Is it?
No. The Force is not awakened in me.
So Scott, what's our number 1 feature? The one that we've done the most? The one that we've sort of done the most of, and maybe it might be time to put it to pasture soon.
It's probably that one with Jimmy Shand, wasn't it?
No, is it canon? It is. It's our...
We've not done that one already?
We have done
it. Just feels like we've done it already.
We have done it before. In fact, we've done this before as well. I'll tell you in a minute why. do you remember? Okay. Do you remember how Is It Canon started? What was the first one we did?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog, of course it was. Because Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the longest and most baffling canons there is. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go back to it.
I'm going to go back to the well.
Yeah, we're going to go back to it because...
How does the water taste in the well? Is it tasting a bit stale?
Well, no, the thing is, I only asked you 5 questions that first time.
Okay, how many have you got now?
Well, that's it. Well, I've just started another 5, but the thing is, the point is...
There's a lot.
There's a lot to Sonic the Hedgehog. Mm-hmm. A lot. And it's your job today to work out what's canon and what isn't. Job. Again.
Do you need to fill in a tax return for this job? Is it just for exposure, or like it?
We'll pay you in Sonic games. You lucky boy. So the rule is, as always, any officially in merchandise thing, if it's appeared there, then it's canon.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, which is quite contradictory at times, but there you go. That's just the way it rolls.
You're not gonna if it's appeared on a T-shirt.
Yeah. No, I'm not. You slagging off that last time.
Because nothing's ever been on a T-shirt.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna do one that's just a bit T-shirt.
You ready for this?
Right. Okay.
Mighty the Armadillo.
Mm-hmm.
His old dad is a senile retired superhero called Blockhead Bill. Is it canon?
And he's senile.
Yeah, he's an old senile retired superhero.
It's like I say senile. Senile. I thought that was...
What is it? Senile?
I thought you were trying to say that was the creature he was. He's an old senile.
Senile. He's senile. Is it canon?
Blockhead Bill. Why not, yeah. Canon.
You're right, it's canon.
Nice.
It's Mighty the Armadillo. His dad is a superhero called Blockhead Bill. That's from Sonic that's from the Sonic comic in the USA.
Oh.
It's a different comic than the UK one. Mm-hmm. UK one's better.
Was it?
I don't know. I had like 4 issues of it. Read them like back to back over and over again. Okay, Tailsy's Tails. He actually didn't have 2 tails originally. He's not a mutant like you might imagine. He's the second tail was grafted onto him in a sickening experiment by Dr. Robotnik. Is it canon?
Not canon.
Huh?
It's not canon.
You're right, that's not canon. I made that one up.
Was he just born with it?
He was born with 2 tails, aye.
Maybe Tails was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Sonic World Adventure, or Sonic Unleashed as it was called in the Western countries, has multiple paths through the storyline. Same levels. In one of the paths, you see Rouge the Bat in the shower. Is it canon?
No, I can't. I know about it. It's not canon.
Bit of fan service?
It's not canon.
It's not canon.
What do you do in the shower?
Oh, in a shower, cleaning herself.
Cleaning herself. Getting her wings all soapy. Oh, that's it, hen. That's it, hen. Soap your wings. Thing is, my problem with Rouge the Bat is I find it very difficult to actually remember what Rouge the Bat looks like.
It's just a bat with fucking huge tits.
But is it
she's got like a love heart sort of suit thing. Is it a top or like
white boots? Or is that part of her body?
That's a top. That's clothes. It's the rule.
It's a top. It comes off. It comes right off.
That's the rules. If it's a female anthropomorphic animal character, you have to give it clothes. But if it's a male, then you can give it shoes, and that's it.
It's even weird. Well, no, Sonic's got gloves.
Shoes and gloves. That's the.
So he can treat himself.
They all have gloves.
Oh, you posh.
Oh, you posh. We poshy.
We posh.
No, no, that's if you ask like that. No, a posh. Damn, it doesn't matter. Right. Okay.
Imagine. Like take your dad's ski gloves. I'm going upstairs for a poshie. I might be sometime.
Fucking hell. Right, okay. Shadow the Hedgehog.
No good sentences ever started with that.
Shadow the Hedgehog, the world's ultimate life form,
you always forget that, don't you?
Who rollerblades. Shared a tragic love affair with Robotnik's ancestor, Maria Robotnik. Is it canon?
Canon.
Oof, you said that quickly.
Is it canon?
It is canon. How did you
I'm 4 for 4 so far. I'm getting a bit worried.
You knew that.
Well, I remember he was fancy someone called Maria. I didn't know it was necessarily Robotnik.
It's Maria Robotnik. Tragic love affair. Brought a tear to my eye.
Not Maria Kintabor.
No, it was Robotnik. It was. Well, definitely wasn't Maria Eggman.
Hi, I'm Maria. Maria Eggman. Megman.
And now the traditional last round for Is It Canon.
Barry the Badger.
You was really funny actually. I've written a bunch of names here. I can't remember which one's the one I made up because they're all stupid.
Oh.
Right, so I mean I asked you a few names in the last time we did Is It Canon with Sonic, but you'd be surprised how many more there are. We're only scratching the surface here.
Right, okay.
So, which one of these is not canon?
Oh, so is there only one that's made up?
One's made up. The rest are all real.
Okay, right.
Which one of these is not canon?
Let's engage.
So, Nack the Weasel.
That sounds like a wanking thing. Way
They all do.
I'm going upstairs with your dad's ski gloves to Nack the Weasel.
Right, Nack the Weasel.
Oh, he's Nack.
Wave the Swallow.
Oh no.
Bean the Dynamite.
Bean the Dynamite?
Yeah, Bean the Dynamite.
Dynamite's not a creature.
I meant Bean the Dynamite. Clive the Donkey. Gil the Goose. Bruiser Magoon. And Storm the Albatross. Which one of those is not canon?
Definitely.
Do I go through them again?
Right, okay.
Okay. Nack the Weasel.
So that's a thing for wanking.
Wave the Swallow.
No.
Bean the Dynamite.
That one's just wrong.
Clive the Donkey.
Oh, do you want to Clive my donkey?
Gil the Goose. Bruiser Magoon.
That one's good.
And Storm the Albatross.
Storm the Albatross. Oh. So you've made one of these up?
Only one. The rest are all canon.
I'm going to go with... you know what? It's a gut feeling. I'm going to go with Bruiser Magoon.
No, Bruiser Magoon's canon.
Is he?
Yeah, Bruiser Magoon's canon.
Who was it?
It was either Gil the Goose or Clive the... I think it's Gil the Goose. I'm pretty sure I made Gil the Goose up.
Oh, I see. Can't even remember.
I know, I did this the other day, so... Aye. Oh. Clive the Donkey's real, actually. Yeah, Bruiser Magoon is from the comic, and he's a... he's like either a rhino... No, he's a big warthog.
Is he?
Aye. Bruiser Magoon. So that's the second round of Sonic the Hedgehog. Is it canon?
Oh, what was the first one again? You said that it was... Nack the Weasel?
Nack the Weasel.
That's so good.
Bean the Dynamite.
Oh, is it?
Right, guess. Right, bonus point up for grabs. Okay. What animal is Bean the Dynamite?
Oh, fuck knows, man.
He's a duck.
He's a duck?
He's a duck. He throws dynamite, so he's called Bean the Dynamite. He's in Sonic the Fighters.
Is he?
Yeah. Wee green duck guy.
Load of shite.
I know.
Sonic the Fighters is only good for... What's the name of the armadillo?
Fang.
Aye. Cause you can
No, it's Fang. Well, that's the thing. Nack the Weasel is Fang's real name.
Oh, really?
Like, so Fang... Fang is the Japanese name, but he was called Nack the Weasel in the American version.
So I liked going him because you could back into a corner and just keep firing your gun.
The pop
and there was
gun,
essentially no comeback.
I know.
So 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, well done.
The Sonic is strong.
You know what's funny? There's so much more. We could easily do another 5 rounds of Sonic the Hedgehog. Is it canon?
Please don't. We could easily have another 5 rounds of content.
The amount of secondary, tertiary characters.
And beyond.
Fucking the Mobius Z-listers. You know?
The Mobius Z-listers. Oh, God.
Okay, now it's time for you guys to say your bit. So this time we just thought, we'll just let you ask us some questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Christmas special after all. Get the gift of letting you ask us some questions.
You see, calling it a Christmas special, right?
Yeah.
We've not really done anything Christmas.
No, we've not done any Christmas.
In fact, so far we've had 2 things about Star Wars, one thing about Sonic, and there's some questions. So it's just a podcast.
Just put some bells behind it. You know, like when they re-released that East 17 song with some Christmas jingle behind it.
Put some balls around it.
Put some balls around it. Okay, Facebook first. Jacob Dutt. Which of yous has dibs on naming their firstborn after Kazuma Kiryu?
I'll let Joe do it. Joe, there you go. You've got dibs.
Okay, oh, thanks. Would you not want to have
Kazuma Kiryu Merrick?
Would you not want to have a son or daughter named after Kazuma Kiryu?
Kazuma White.
Kazuma White, aye.
Nah.
Kiryu White.
Kiryu White. Nah.
Okay, Nick Edwards. You guys only get me through part of the day at work. So, do you have any other podcast recommendations?
Yeah, quite a few.
I've got a new one actually. Two Good Boys, which just started, which is so funny that I almost collapsed and killed myself on the treadmill when I was listening to it. So
almost,
I had to, almost, but not quite. Had to stop listening to it. My knees went weak because of how funny it was.
You can get that on iTunes, and that's got Barry Topping and Guy Woodward, both formerly of Game Wank, and Barry Topping also from
One More Go,
and Gunpla Dust Memories.
Of course.
Other podcasts. I've been listening to one where 2 people are explaining all of the X-Men. Recently, it's called Rachel and Miles Explain the X-Men.
Fucking hell.
It's okay.
It's
quite nice.
Pretty grim.
Fuck's sake, man. It's good. I've been Richard Herring's podcast. Live at the Leicester.
I watch that on YouTube now and again. I don't watch it for him, I watch it for his guests.
It's the guests I'm more interested in. I like Richard Herring.
He's alright, yeah.
I like it when Stuart Lee's on.
Aye.
And
Lemmy's one was good.
Lemmy's one is very good, actually, really good. I'm trying to think. I listen to. I know
you listen to you're Mr. Podcast. Toku Podcast are quite good.
Toku Podcast is really, really good.
In fact, quite good. Really good. Yeah.
There's the Secret History of Hollywood podcast, if you like listening to that kind of thing. They're very long as well, which is good. House to Astonage,
comics, isn't
which
it?
do comics reviews and things like that. I like them. There's loads of podcasts.
Just search for podcasts. That's a lot we've said there.
That's quite a few.
That's a lot to be fair. Okay, which character arc did you guys like the most in Yakuza 5? I really got into the TV dance battles. Really tense, trying not to fuck it up for Haruka, and actually quite moving in place without any spoilers.
I find it hard to look past taxi driving.
Yeah, taxi driving's good. Saijima's plot is actually quite good as well. I'm enjoying not just for plot, but see Haruka's dance thing. Yeah. It's so good because it's so different from the rest of Yakuza. Like from everything you've played from Yakuza so far. So it's quite a nice breath of fresh air. But the end of Kazuma's first chapter,
it is amazing.
Oh fuck, it's so good. Luke Russell, Merry Christmas guys. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. Any chance that 2016 we'll see a live Bit Socket podcast? Might be a bit of work though.
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it. We'd like to do something live, and we've always thought about it. We'd just like to do something that wasn't shit. Like, well, you know, because people do it and people do it well, but we don't. If we did it, it might end up being a bit of a, unless we really put our effort into it, we might end up disappointing people because we like what we do to be good. So you know.
It's something we've talked about, and I think if we found the right place to do it, and if we knew there was people who are interested in coming,
I think there would be people interested in coming.
I mean, what we could do is, we could just have people in my back garden. We could just do the podcast,
just looking at us through the window.
We could just do that. Festival. Bit Socket Festival.
Ross Stevens. All I want for Christmas is what? A. Kazuma Kiryu with a nice bow on a nice wee bow on both his heads. What? Both his heads? I think you mean both his hands there.
No. I think he means both these things.
Oh, does he? Or B, Kojima has a surprise early release of his new PlayStation exclusive Minecraft project in time for Christmas. Well,
well.
Oh, have you seen the news the other day? Hideo Kojima has finally said.
Hideo Kojima looks older.
Somebody put a picture of him next to Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah,
and he does look like he's becoming Miyazaki.
Nice beard.
It's the beard, aye. Beard and the glasses. Peter Collins, Shenmue 3 in its full unimpeded glory, or every future Yakuza games, including the Japan-only spin-offs, to get a worldwide release without delay.
Yakuza games, without a doubt.
I'd probably have to say Yakuza as well, to be honest. I do love it.
There's more there.
I know. Shenmue 2, Shenmue 1 and 2 are like my favourite things ever, but Yakuza is better.
Yakuza's never let you down.
There's no question Yakuza's better. Kev Wills Mason says, what type of person doesn't like Fallout 3 or 4? A, fucking idiots. B, fucking Joe. Or C, fucking Joe the idiot. Not many choices.
It was so funny. We were actually, when we were in the cinema last night to see Star Wars, a trailer came up for Fallout 4, and I nudged Andy, who's sitting next to me, like all the quotes, like 9 out of 10 video game, or 10 out of 10 IGN, and I was like, nudged Andy, but like, Fallout 3 was rubbish, so was Fallout 4. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Joe Merrick.
I'm sorry, I don't like it.
It was just so funny that podcast because like, I know it, you know it.
Did I say that? I don't even remember saying that.
You totally did.
Must have been pissed at the
It's
time.
so funny.
Fucking hell. It's true though. I mean,
I just thought it was so funny the way you were like, you're all lying to yourselves. I know it, you know it.
Okay, and last on Facebook, Gary Hawkins says, will we ever see a return of the Bit Socket Film Club? It was an excellent series, but you could do so much more with it. Well,
I've had a few different ideas for what I'd like to do with it. There was one point I thought we could almost try and do it podcast style.
Yeah.
So, for example, we'd try, like, thing is, a lot of people already do alternate commentary tracks.
Aye.
So I know it's a big commitment in terms of us recording it and editing it,
and then somebody else
you being like,
hey,
go and find a copy of whatever bullshit film we've watched. I have thought about it though, because I think
we could do a live screening.
Oh,
do a live podcast and a live screening of the Yakuza movie.
That'd be quite cool.
Because nobody's seen it apart from like us.
Yeah, pretty much. That's an idea, but it's something we have thought about.
I'm going to hold us to that. We're going to do that next year.
Christ.
Glasgow Film Festival.
It's only in February, the Glasgow Film Festival.
I'll give plenty of time to.
Aye, very good. 2 months. Right. Anyway, move on now to Twitter.
Right.
So same thing, nice generic questions. So let's have a look here. First we've got @PastThePixels asks, MGS5 was filled with cool wee gadgets to develop and use. What one gadget would you add to the game to help Big Boss? A gadget that when he touches it, it has a plot that I'm bothered about.
Whoa.
No, actually, I'm no. Is there a button? Is there a gun he can fire? When he fires the gun, it gives me a 20-minute cutscene that satisfies me in my soul.
The tape's not good enough for you, eh? No.
Is there a proximity mine you can put down, and when it blows up, you get that final chapter they never finished?
What gadgets would be good? There's quite a lot of gadgets in it already.
It's quite a lot.
Most of them are involved just sort of throwing it to distract guards, though. So maybe something a bit more hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
Like
throwing your hand. Oh, wait, you can do that.
A sack, like a sack to capture people. I think instead of there being a Fulton. You know, like
what would the benefit of that?
Well, because you couldn't use the Fulton thing inside.
You could use the wormhole.
I didn't get that.
See if you played it enough, you'd have got that.
I didn't get it, but a sack. You can sack somebody, drag them outside.
Sack somebody, bang! You're sacked. You can already carry them. Is this so you can carry more than one person?
Actually, yeah, a big sack full of guys.
So, did you just mean for one person? Because you can do that already.
No, I forgot it. You could.
I'd like a tool that helps him walk. Is there a tool for? Oh no, wait, he does. Ignore me.
Maybe a grappling hook would be quite good.
Fucking
swinging about like Batman or something. Stealthy though.
Stealthy. Right,
okay. A cape.
Have you even played Metal Gear Solid 5? Minute 5072 asks, what's Wario's perfect Christmas day?
Perfect Christmas day. Well, you know, after he's found his turkey out the bin, I think...
I think that's more Waluigi. I think Wario was fairly normal. I think Waluigi's the one that you wouldn't want in your house.
I think a nice day with his brother Waluigi would be a perfect Christmas for him. Watching Doctor Who, eating too much, sitting there, having a wee brandy.
Sitting there.
What's with me and brandy today?
I brought up a lot.
And I think you'd probably play a prank on Mario and Luigi. In fact, there we go. You'd steal their Christmas dinner, steal their stuffing balls. What?
So brandy, balls. You've been quite fixated today. Are you feeling okay? I just want some brandy balls.
See Marks and Spencer stuffing balls? They are so good.
Are they?
It's not Christmas without Marks and Spencer stuffing balls, I think.
I think me and you need to have a wee chat about how much money you're spending Marks and Spencer's right now.
Listen,
I'll do my whole shopping at Marks and Spencer's.
It's just as cheap as Tesco and it's better.
Are you high?
I'm not high.
It's just as cheap
right,
as Tesco.
Have you tried Marks and Spencer's strawberry and champagne jam? See if you've not, you've not lived. It's
do you
so
know
good.
what I just heard? I heard everyone turning this podcast right off.
It's true though. Like honestly, even if you don't like jam, it's good jam. Like, and I love jam.
Even if you don't like
But
jam.
the thing is, I love jam. I really love.
You know, I love champagne.
I love jam. I do love champagne, and it's the best. What? It's the best jam I've ever had. What?
You know, after a long hard day's work, I love to drink my champagne. The guys at work are like, "Oh, Joe, you want a tea or a coffee? I'll have champagne." Sake, man. Tory Joe. Fucking Joe the Tory.
Like champagne.
Just get like the good things like champagne.
What? You get better fruit at Marks and Spencer's. There's better bread than there is at Tesco anyway.
You and Margaret Thatcher, man. Peas for my pod.
It's a good job.
See if you're in charge. See if you're in charge of the country, right? Kids were getting free milk.
You get vouchers as well. You get £5 off every week. It's brilliant.
£5 off. Oh,
better than club cards.
£5 off my shampoo. Spent £800 on £5 off. Splendid. Splendid. Bring the car round. Anyway, sorry, what were we talking about? So there's a question here at Psych Tyson. So I've bought Yakuza. I've never played one before. Sell it to me in 5 words. You've already bought it, so
well, yeah. Wait, what?
Wait there.
You bought Yakuza 2.
You've already bought it. So there.
That's fast 6 words.
You've already
bought it.
A-L.
Huh?
Already is one word. Already.
No, you said bought it was one word there.
Oh well, fuck it. You've already bought it. Tough.
Yakuza 1 is the best place to start for the plot, I think, because it is out of all of them, apart from maybe Yakuza 5 so far, Yakuza 1's got the best story to it. Mm-hmm. It's quite grounded, Yakuza 1's story. I love the stories in all of them, but Yakuza 1's story is more grounded, it's more sort of realistic. No, yeah, if you want to see the genesis of it, my favourite video game character, how he became who he was, and also in a very good PS2 game, then Yakuza 1 is it's a good choice. Choice.
Hoping that it might be one of the games they'll bring to the PS4.
That would be good. But the thing is,
I know they did an HD version of 1 and 2.
No, but they're
remaking it as well.
I want the remake.
I'd rather have the remake, but if I'm not getting the remake, I'll take whatever I can.
The thing is, I'm not hugely about remakes that much, but this one looks good because it's got more Majima in it. Yeah. So that's what it's all about.
At the Sacred Turf asks, here, see Robocop, do you think they let him keep his willy? In a jar, maybe.
I know, well...
In the new one, they do show what bits of him are left.
Alright.
They do a thing where he's like, I don't want this body, and they're like, well, fine then. They click a button, and what's left is his like face, his heart, and his hand.
That's it.
That's pretty much that's all that's left. I don't even know if it was his heart. It might have been one of his lungs.
It's not going to get the Nack Weasel like that, is it?
There's a lot you can do with a lung. I don't know. I think it would just confuse Robocop.
I know.
Because what would he do with it? Realistically speaking, what would you do with it? I mean, it's not like
shoot it.
Like, how would you feel if you went to the toilet and like Robocop was standing next to you? And when, like washing his hands, he'd probably have to sterilise them.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, imagine watching him try to put them in a Dyson.
Bleach every time.
I know. I don't even like to think about it.
No.
You've ruined it. Sean Thomas, you can only recommend one, Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenoblade Chronicles X.
I would say X, I think. I like the setting better.
I think it depends what you're looking for. I think if you're looking for maybe a tighter story, I'd say Xenoblade Chronicles, because I think you get into it a lot quicker. I'd say if you're looking for something like a massive big adventure, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Definitely. Depends on what you've got as well. I mean, I know you can play them both on the Wii U. If you're looking for one designed for the Wii U, go for that. If you're looking for a really good handheld RPG, though, Xenoblade Chronicles is brilliant on the 3DS. And that's the one thing I think that's one reason why I've not put as much time into Chronicles X yet, is because I'm a handheld RPG kind of guy. I can put a lot of time into handheld RPGs. But when I'm sitting in front of the TV, I just don't always have the time. At the Toilet Duck asks, if she really tried, what video game could your mum beat you at?
My mum is terrible at games. I remember once she was good at one game in her entire life, and that was Monsters for the BBC. basically it's a game where like monsters chase and you have to dig holes and they fall into the holes and then you fill in the holes when the monsters are in them.
Yeah.
She liked that game. But I remember once when I got my N64, my first console, and Mum was like, let's see what all the fuss is about. And so I put on Zelda thinking, I should like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not GoldenEye, there's no shooting involved. And like, so I gave her the pad and she only made Link walk at the slowest pace possible because she didn't. I was like, no, you push the stick further to run, and she was like, okay, and then she just pushed it very lightly the other way, so Link would walk like the opposite. All she did was just walk. It took her about half an hour to walk from one end of the temple of time to the other, and that's one room. So yeah, my mum would not be me at any game. I'm confident saying that.
My mum's actually okay at games. Well, she was quite good at Mario. Like
yeah,
Super Mario and
said
SNES.
that,
Mum was quite good at that. She's never really been that into competitive games though. She just quite enjoyed playing Mario.
Aye, if it was card games instead of video games though, Mum would beat everybody at them. She's so good at cards. In fact, my mum famously kept on saying that she learned how to play cards when she was 2. Before she learned how to write, she learned how to play bridge.
Famously?
Well, famously in the family. So,
people drive through Kilmarnock and the sign as you come to the market. Margaret Merrick is very good at cards.
Yeah. No, but she on holiday she'd been always with a pack of cards and she'd always beat us. So whist, bridge, rummy, gin rummy. She never played poker or anything like that though. If it involved betting, she wasn't into it, but it was just like a game of skill. She would. She's good at it. So.
That's very good. Right, just pick a few more. Let's have a look here. At Paul Downs Designs does ask if is Jimmy Shand fully booked till 2016, but Joe has said on this podcast that he will be coming back.
Jimmy Shand will return.
Invert Y Podcast asks, do you like Iron Brew? I rate it Scotland's finest contribution to the world other than my lovely mother.
Oh,
that's nice.
That's nice. I think Red Coala's better though.
Oh,
than Iron Brew, not your mum, obviously.
Red Cola though.
Oh, Red Cola, right.
But Red Cola, I suppose, is it's like the champagne jam of drinks. You don't have it every day.
Shut up.
I'm going to call this podcast Champagne Jam.
Right, I like Red Cola and I like Iron Brew. They're both good. However, Red Cola is the quintessential Scottish drink. Because Iron Brew, you can get it anywhere. But Red Cola, you can't get it most places anymore, like down south.
Pineapple.
Oh, pineapple lead, yeah.
Pineapple.
Most bars drinks, I think. But yeah, no, but Red Cola is like the ultimate. If I could go with Red Cola right now.
Well, I don't have any. I've got cranberry juice.
Oh, Tesco around the corner, isn't there?
There is a Tesco around the corner.
Let's go there.
Alright.
Get a wee Red Cola.
At Duke of Jam asks, what are the Bit Socket Boys most looking forward to next year?
Well, games-wise, it's got to be the new Zelda, which will be out next year, hopefully.
The NX?
Yeah, well, we're just seeing what the hell it is, so yeah. But no, new Zelda, that's the one. That's also, have you seen the fucking trailer for Yakuza 6?
Yes.
Oh!
Is that next year?
It's going to be in Japan next year, yeah.
Oh, so, will we ever see it?
I know. Well, we might. Yakuza
Zero's
out next year, so. Looking forward to Yakuza 0, obviously.
Yeah, that'd be good. How about in your real life? What are you looking forward to in your real life, Joe?
Don't know. Working.
Oof.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to. We're looking at places to go on holiday next year. So
nice.
Yeah. Aye.
That's good.
Talk about games, come on. What games are you looking forward to? Zelda's a big one.
Zelda, I'm quite looking forward to the Star Fox game.
Looking forward to seeing whatever Hideo Kojima's doing. Although it's obviously going to be a while before he actually.
Well, I think there was some chat that actually there was something that they weren't very far through, but there was there is something in place.
I think basically they've written the name and like an idea on a sheet of paper. They only employ 4 people just now.
I think there's going to start small. I'd like to think it's going to be. I'd like to hope we go back to something more like Snatcher than Metal Gear. I'd prefer that to begin with, so we could see him doing almost like proving that he can make those kind of games again.
Oh, Final Fantasy 15, looking forward to that a
Final
lot.
Fantasy 15.
I think I'm the only person I know who's really looking forward to that game, but I'm genuinely, I think it's going to be great.
Also, I mean, Final Fantasy 7.
The remake? I'm not too sure, but it looked amazing, but then I heard about the episodic thing, and
do you know the reason why I like the idea of the episodic thing is because it probably means I can play it. Because if you were to give me just here's Final Fantasy 7 again, I'm like,
I just think it's a bit of a letdown. Like, I mean, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy 7 fan, but see all that chat the other day and folk like, oh, just fucking accept it. It's like, no, folk have been waiting for this for a long time. And Final Fantasy 7 fans, they like it to be a big RPG. And so
there's no way but saying it's episodic's going to restrict that. And you don't have to necessarily play it in the episodic manner. Probably once you've got it all, you can play it in a big lump.
Yeah, but the episode, it depends how they do it. But
then there's always the game themselves came on 4 discs, so they're always that kind of element of.
When you say episodic, what it means is smaller chunks. Whereas what you want in Final Fantasy 7, because it's a big world, you want that world. You want to be able to, once you leave Midgar.
I think it depends on how they pace it, how the game works out.
So how does it work as far as like grind it. Like surely if you've got only episode 1, it's like, oh fuck, I better just play that. You might overpower yourself by grinding too much on it because.
Well, maybe the way the game's designed, maybe it doesn't let you to.
Yeah, I just think
it. We don't know how it's going to be until it's released.
Okay, we're taking the face value. It's a bit of a letdown, I think, and I sympathise with all the Final Fantasy 7 fans who sort of don't like the idea.
Yeah. How about all the Fallout fans?
For what?
I know it.
Like
you know it. So good.
You don't even like it either. That's the thing.
I know. I'm not saying I do.
Well, you're not getting any stick for this. Like you hate it. You bought both of them.
Yeah, I've contributed money at least.
Yeah. Well, why fucking? I contribute money. Why, that's not a good thing. Contributing money to something you don't like is that's just you being I don't know what the word is, a loser.
You know what? Yeah. I tried it. You know what? I didn't like it. But you know
tried
what? I tried it
because you buyed it.
I tried it because I buyed it. You haven't even tried it because you didn't even buy it.
I've watched you play it and I know it's shit.
Right, watching's not the same.
Yes.
I was just saying, I lost my virginity. Because I watched someone do it online. It's not the same, is it?
No.
Your Fallout virginity.
I played Fallout 1, the demo on the Mac years ago.
Woof. The demo? See, when you ever talk about games you played on the Mac, right? Was there any full games you owned? Because everything was demos.
There's a lot of games that we had that we shouldn't have owned. Like,
right, legally. Did you ever legally go and buy a game for your Mac?
No.
So pretty much it's either illegally downloaded or demos.
Yeah. Of course, that's what it is.
Folk then, I wonder why the Mac doesn't get loads of games. The Merrick family. The Merrick family is the reason why that right now the cutting edge of Mac games is the Sims 3.
We're the reason that Ambrosia Software went under.
VS Afro asks, what would you do if Yakuza was turned into a Bayonetta-style game and looked like this? And they've put a link here that we weren't allowed to watch until...
Right, okay, if we're watching this.
The podcast.
Bayonetta... what is this? Right, so there's a guy on the phone.
Is this going to be...
What's happening here?
I don't know.
Right, there's a guy... What? Alright, okay, so it's just guys fighting each other and showing off the massive muscles.
With some Bayonetta sound effects.
Somebody's ass is getting spiked. What is this?
Oh my. I think
there's naked wrestling now.
I think it might be an adult movie.
Right, okay.
Someone has added Bayonetta special effects.
It's on YouTube though, so nothing's like not safe for work on it, you know.
Well, I don't. How would you feel if your boss saw you watching that?
There's a lot of grunting going on here.
There's a lot of grunting.
The thing is, it's not actually far off a Yakuza game because there's a lot of sort of blue flames and stuff. A lot of heat moves.
There's not as much
knees to the kidneys.
There's not as much intense wrestling in it.
Is that guy just thrusted his?
Yeah.
Is that a hose or is that him having a?
I really hope it's a hose.
This is amazing.
I'll include the link to this in the
description.
It's
basically just lots and lots of muscly men fighting each other.
I don't think they're just fighting.
No, they are.
Well,
I thought that was Nicolas Cage there.
It probably was.
Oh right, it's the wicked weave. Why are they? No, go ahead.
It's a lot of.
They are getting punched. They're fighting each other. This is like women in love.
Well,
I don't know what to say about that.
Well, thanks for sending it.
Thanks for sharing. Would you play Yakuza if it was like that?
No. I think I'd probably have to have like a separate house if I was going to play Yakuza. I don't know how Alison would feel about me.
Yeah.
Playing a game like that. But thank you for sending it in and bringing it to our attention. We will, of course, be forwarding it.
It reminds me a little bit of Muscle Marts. Did you play Muscle Marts?
No.
Oh, right, it's for the Wii.
It may be more of Mount Your Friend.
So Muscle Marts is like you're in a sort of procession of muscly men running through like cities.
It's a game?
Yeah. And
a full game?
Yeah, it's a downloadable game for the Wii, right? And basically you have to match the poses of the muscle men in front of you in the queue so that you can run through the holes they make in the wall. So you got the Wii remote and the nunchuck. And you've got to like either put your fists up or one fist up, one fist down. The Bruce Forsyth sort of strongman pose. It's really good. Dead funny. In fact, after this, I'll show you the trailer for it. 'Cause it's hilarious.
Right, after this though. Right, last one. We'll do the last question now. At DanBot 007 asks, what are BitSocket Lee's Christmas plans?
BitSocket Lee? Well,
is he coming to yours this year, or is he coming to mine?
Oh, I thought it was your turn this year.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I just, the problem is, there's just nothing to it.
He's going to bring that nut roast again, because he's a vegan.
Nut roast. That's the way you said it. He's going to bring that nut roast.
Well, I feel sorry for vegetarians at Christmas time, because that's what they're lumped with.
Is that now canon? Is BitSocket Lee a vegetarian?
Yeah, he's a vegan.
No, he's vegan, right?
Yeah, that's what they're lumped with, because I remember my brother used to have a vegetarian girlfriend, and every time they came for dinner, it was always, we got your turkey, all the trimmings, roast potatoes and all that, and then they were always stuff with a nut roast yet again. Yeah. And it was nice, but it was just a bit of it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not as good.
Anyway, we've come to the end of the BitSocket podcast. And we've come to the end of the BitSocket podcast for 2015.
Yeah.
It's been a good year.
Our first full year of BitSocket podcasting.
We've won a GMA.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Was it independent podcast or something?
Yeah.
Whatever it was. But that was
best podcast.
But no, it's been a good year. We've got that. We've got lots of things coming up. Lots of things we're really excited about. Videos we'll be making this year. Lots of plans for next year as well.
Yeah.
We say that.
We might do the live thing. You never know. Maybe we'll do that next year. That's the aim next year. Right, BitSocket live podcast.
We'll see if any other podcasts want to get involved as well.
No, it's all buzz. Fuck that.
It can be the warm-up. But yeah, if you enjoy this podcast, remember, at Christmas time, the most valuable thing you can do is to like and subscribe.
And leave a rating and review.
Because, rating and reviews... I think I speak for both of us when I say that if we don't get enough ratings and reviews, Joe probably won't be able to keep buying as much champagne jam as he is right now.
Just remember, ratings and reviews, they translate to content. So
and engagement.
Metrics.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
The more you rate and subscribe us, the more red pills we can take.
Exactly. Take the red pill and keep BitSocketing.
Is that how you're finishing this?
No. And also check out our YouTube channel. We've got plenty of videos coming up. Top 5 games of the year. Exciting. Our Yakuza 5 review. I've been waiting so long to say those words.
That's it.
Yep. And our top 5, well, not top 5, but some of the games you might have missed this year when you're playing on the big ones as well. We're going to do a wee video about that, so look forward to that over the next few days.
That's right. And remember, of course, you can find us on Twitter at BitSocket, and you can search for us on Facebook and as a BitSocket as well.
Yeah, and YouTube/BitSocket, of course, is the main avenue for all your BitSocket hashtag content. And as always, keep BitSocketing.